Hello everyone, this is Mumbo and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 105, and today I just want to start things off by saying that this week has been insane. Okay, this week has been completely crazy. Everything seems to have gone on. I've had tons of videos to do for both of my YouTube channels. I've had loads of other projects to work on outside of YouTube, which I might tell you about in the near future. I've had family stuff, I've had social stuff, and just everything has happened within about 7 days. Thankfully, it all seems to be slowing down now, and I think I've got enough time right now to record this Hermitcraft episode, so I guess I'll have to keep you posted on that one, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it has been an insane week for little old me. But we're starting off this episode in the storage system because I've got something to show you. As you can see, after getting our prize from the Tangler that we did in the previous episode, which was very, very confusing for my little brain, we have got almost 9 full stacks of diamonds. You know what? I thought it would be a cool idea to pop over to the bookstore and see if we've got any diamonds over there, because if we have, I guess, just over 30, then that will give us enough to make 1 full stack of diamond blocks, which is something that I've never, ever been able to do on the Hermitcraft server before. So here goes. Oh, we have some diamonds. Okay, so we've got 2 diamonds there. We have got a bunch of diamonds there. That is 6 in total. Remember, we need just over 30, and it's not looking so good, I have to say. None in there, and none in there. I would say that that's disappointing, but that is an 8 diamond profit, which isn't too bad. I do have a few other shops, so I should probably take a look at those too. No TNT has been sold. Yeah, that was predictable, wasn't it? And nobody has gone to the Redstone Consultancy yet, which is a bit of a shame, I have to say. Come on, Hermits. I know that you probably have redstone projects to work on, and I know that all of you Hermits are actually quite smart and can probably do your own redstone. But I would greatly appreciate some jobs. I mean, look at me. I've been wearing the same suit for about 4 years now. I need a new one. But anyway, my plan for today's episode is really quite simple. It was actually suggested to me by someone in the comments section. I think it's a brilliant suggestion because, as you guys know, recently I've been complaining that I don't have too much stone, and I rarely have any cobblestone, as you can see right here. Ah, well, it seems that I have quite a lot of the stuff at this point in time, but I can promise you that recently I've been running really low on it. So what I thought I'd do is I thought I would build a cobblestone generator down in the industrial district in the final little space that we have right here. So this space right here is going to be occupied by a cobblestone generator, and that is going to create, well, cobblestone. So we can head over there, we can gather up loads of the stuff whenever we really need it. I think that seems like a cool idea. I guess the first thing I'm going to have to do is actually a little bit of designing in the redstone testing world. So this is the first design that we're going to be using. It's actually built by Minecraft with Dummies. I decided against building my own for the time being because I didn't seem to be able to do it particularly well. But one thing I will say is this was designed in early 2013. So I'm about 50-50 as to whether or not this thing is going to work. Here goes, flick the lever, and no. It doesn't look like it worked. However, I think I just needed a block here, so let's try it again, right? It seems to work fine. Hey, this is pretty good. I genuinely wasn't expecting this to function. Well, I never. So there we go. We've got ourselves a working smoothstone generator that's actually fully functional. Nice work, ladies and gents. Guys, there's a massive, enormous wasp in my room. It's huge. I'm going to vacate the area. I'm genuinely not recording an episode right now. This is horrendous. The wasp has been killed. The stone generator didn't work, so I fixed it up. And now we're about to do a test to see if it is fully functional with haste 2. So, as you can see right here, we are going through. And yeah, it seems to work quite nicely. We're getting all of the cobblestone. It's all going into the hoppers. It's all making its way down into this chest right here, and we can just keep mining on through, getting tons upon tons of cobblestone. The only thing I will say is that I need to stand back just a tiny bit because otherwise I take damage from this stone right here. But that seems to work nicely, and when we flick it off, everything has stayed correct. Nothing has broken, which is brilliant because that didn't happen with the previous design. The whole thing completely destroyed itself. So this should be perfect for building on the Hermitcraft server. So this is the spot that we're going to be using for a smooth stone generator. As you can see, it is the final spot in the industrial district. Now, I don't think the smooth stone generator is going to take up the entire thing, so there is a chance that we can fit in something else just off in this section right here. But for now, this is going to be the final thing for the industrial district, so let's do a tiny bit of mining. Not exactly a massive mining challenge, but all of the space is now being cleared out, so we can pop up to the Mumbo Jump Drone, and we have got a bunch of resources to gather. We have got steel pistons, regular pistons, comparators, repeaters, redstone torches, some hoppers, and some chests. I think that just about covers it. In theory, this should be quite a simple redstone build, but you know what it's like with me. For once, I think I actually have all of the resources to build this thing already. I haven't had to go out and buy anything. Look, I just looked in that chest right there. We've got loads of red hardened clays. That's going to be for our redstone. We've got all the pistons, all the redstone torches. We've even got quartz for the comparators. We've got the repeaters. I mean, this is brilliant. Honestly, if my Minecraft experience was like this, I could get all my projects done within a day. All of this could be done within the day. I do believe I have done all of the redstone circuitry for the pushing and the pulling mechanism. So let's just chuck in our comparator and then our repeater running into it. That's brilliant. Then we're going to have a hopper clock off in this area right here, which is basically going to be running the show. So I'm going to run those two into one another. And let's grab ourselves a redstone torch prepared so that we can shut off the mechanism. But if we place an item into this hopper clock, we have got some redstone action occurring. Brilliant. Okay, that looks good. So what that essentially means is that these sticky pistons right here will retract the block down, and then these regular pistons will push that block across. Now, I have to say, I don't know if it's happening so fast that I can't see it, but occasionally it looks like this thing isn't firing. Now that could be visual, or it could be Hermitcraft server lag. I'm not going to rule out either of them. I really need to fix this doorway. I haven't even been in the nether since I finished my nether base. What can I actually add to this thing? I feel like it needs a proper use. Let me know down in the comment section. So here comes the moment of truth. I have got the lava all in place. We have got the water down at the bottom right here. We have got our hopper timer, which currently is broken because it has an item on the inside of it. But if we take out this item, that should kick into gear the stone generator. I'm a little bit nervous because I honestly don't know if this is going to work. It didn't seem to work too smoothly on single player, so multiplayer probably is going to complicate things. Here goes. That's been removed, and we have stone generation happening. And you know what? It's not even that slow. But oh dear. Oh dear, guys. We've got a breakage already. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, I don't even know what to say. Oh, good grief. What have I done? Yeah, this genuinely isn't good, guys. I'm going to go back to the drawing board, and I'm going to try my best to come up with a solution to this rather strange problem, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. I keep breaking everything. I don't know what's going on. It's a tiny bit flawed, this design, because as soon as this lava doesn't generate stone, it falls down another block, and then it touches the water, turns this water into cobblestone, and then that means that we get cobblestone generators on either sides, which basically break the whole thing. I don't know why that didn't happen in my single player world, but it's happening here. We've gone back to the drawing board, and this is the design that I've created. So as you can see, this is like the basics. There's no clock running into this just yet, but this is just to try out the concept. What we've got is some water running through the center that can't be turned into cobblestone. That's very important. We also have two little modules on either side right here, which these are the smooth stone generators, and then these pistons just push out the smooth stone like that. Now, I personally can't see how this would break, and the cool thing is that I can actually have a set of these on one side and a set of these on the other side with a movable object in this position right here, and then we can get a line of solid stone being automatically generated down the middle that will be really very fast and could actually end up working quite nicely. We're 10 minutes into the episode and we are back to where we started. We have got the empty hole, the original cobblestone generator has been removed, and we are going to try our best to build the new one that I've literally just designed and hope that it actually works on servers, because there's no knowing until you actually finish building it. So this is the current state of our progress. Right, let's just quickly chuck in the lava up at the top here, which should flow down there and make stone in both of those. Good, and then we're going to have lava in this one as well, which will connect up to that one, but also put stone down there. Excellent. Okay, so that appears to be working. That's very nice. Now, if we do ever get cobblestone in the center right here, what we can do is quite simply break it because, of course, the pressure plates are there, so that's brilliant. Right, let's get rid of all of this red hardened clay. So we have all of the stone generators in place. We've got 5 stone generators in total. We've got all of the pistons out the back that are facing towards one another. Now we have to work out where we're actually going to be placing our immovable objects. So this immovable object needs to go in this location to stop it from breaking all of the pressure plates and things. That one needs to go there. This one needs to go here. And then I guess we're going to have another one that needs to go there and another one that needs to go here as well, which essentially means that when these pistons push the stone across, they will only be able to push them as far as these blocks, which means we'll get a straight line of stone being generated quickly, which means that we can stand right about here and just mine straight through all day long without having to move one bit. That sounds like a cool design to me. I really hope that this works because I'm quite proud of it. Final things now, we need one more comparator just like that. We have got ourselves a lever just now, which is good. We can place the lever on top of our hopper clock, which is right there. Brilliant. We can turn that on, take out the redstone torch, and place in this comparator on this side. And that means that this thing is live and ready to fire. In fact, that one just fired for the first time, and it seems to be working. Okay. Here comes the moment of truth. We're about to find out for the second time in today's episode if the stone generator we have created is actually going to work on the Hermitcraft server. Flick the lever, and we have stone. It seems a little bit on the slow side. It's definitely slower. What I think we could probably do with is a slightly slower redstone clock, because this redstone clock seems a little bit too fast for it. But this is promising. This is really, really promising. I've placed in a full hopper clock, and this seems to work a lot better. Look, you can see all of the pistons are working fine. All of the stone is being generated. It's all popping out in front of me. I don't have to do much. It seems to have stopped, but then it restarts again. It's really very strange. Sometimes you just get these little odd pauses where no stone is being generated. But by the look of things, the system is actually staying healthy. Nothing is breaking at this point in time. Even when you leave it to overflow, nothing breaks, which is fantastic. I like this design. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's definitely functional. And we've got 3 stacks of stone already. That's happy days. So now, because I want to know how well this thing works, I've got myself a timer on the screen right now, and I'm going to see how long it takes for me to get 10 stacks of stone. Let's go for 10 stacks. Let's do this. So that took around about 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes to get 10 stacks of stone is not bad at all. I'm chuffed to bits with that. So this thing is now working. We are good to go. So how about we do some decorating, make this look like it's part of the industrial district as opposed to a hole in the floor with some lava and water in it. Because right now this place is ugly. Yeah, this place is horrendously ugly. I need sandstone, I need glass, I'm going to need ladders to get into this place, and that should just about do it. So I've got myself one full inventory of sandstone. I just popped out into the deserts and picked up a bunch of it, so that should hopefully do us for at least the next couple episodes. But you guys know what I'm like. I tend to absolutely fly through the stuff. But while I just make my way back through to the base, I just thought I'd let you guys know that obviously this is a sort of chilled episode of Hermitcraft. It's sort of in between. It's not like a super chilled episode where we just do something really small and just chat quite a bit. But it's not like a crazy, crazy progress episode, which I know some of you like. Some of you guys like the more chilled episodes as well. There's sort of a balance right there. This is pretty much slap bang in the middle. But I thought I'd just mention that quite a few of the recent episodes of Hermitcraft have been a tiny bit more on the chilled side. And that is because I'm working on something big. I'm working on something mega on the Hermitcraft server. It's something that I'm planning, and I'm trying to work out how exactly I'm going to do it, what sort of blocks I want to use. I've been working on designs, I've been working on ideas and everything like that. It's been driving me around the bend just a tiny bit, but I think the end product is going to be pretty awesome, and I am absolutely thrilled about this, and I think it's going to be a ton of fun. So that is definitely something to be excited about, but unfortunately that does mean that these episodes have been a tiny bit more on the chilled side lately, because I've been focusing a lot of my attention on that. But as I say, it's definitely something to look forward to because it is going to be pretty insane. With these final few bits of sandstone, that will be the entire outer edges done and also the floor in place. And already that looks about 1,000,000 times better. But we still have to do the red hardened clay going around the outside here and also the glass. And we have to work out what we're going to do with this area because, of course, originally I was going to fill up the entire space with the cobblestone generator, but I just thought that was a little bit silly. What should we do here? Maybe a cocoa bean farm? That sort of came into my head. Or maybe an animal farm. However, I'm thinking about doing animal farms elsewhere. I don't know. We've got like a little spot, a tail end of the industrial district that I have no clue what to do with. And there we have it, guys. Our cobblestone generator is now fully completed. We have smooth stone on tap. We've got cobblestone on tap as well if we don't use our silk touch pickaxe. This thing looks awesome. We've got all of the decoration in place, all of the glass in the ceiling. And it looks like a complete finished article. I mean, would you agree? I feel like I'd agree. There's no lighting in here though. Maybe that's something that we'll do in the future. But for now, to keep things interesting, we're going to leave that completely alone because I'm going to be popping off into the module next door, which is our nether wart farm. And I'm going to refill that thing because, as you guys saw in the previous episode, well, it's completely empty at this point in time. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find all of my nether warts. I'm fairly certain we have more of this. So hopefully that is enough to actually fill in the farm. Because if it's not, I'm going to be very, very upset. Because I don't understand where it's all gone, to be honest with you. So the nether wart farm is now all fully filled up. And I've actually just remembered that the nether wart farm doesn't work properly because the water dispensing circuit isn't quite right. And also, we don't have any item pickup system down at the bottom here, which means that they all just get left on the floor. Now, these are both things that I think I should probably change at the end of today's episode, just as a really quick job. And I'm actually fairly certain that I'll know how to do the redstone quite quickly. In fact, all I have to do if we pop round the back here is basically remove the entire pulse extender. Now, this could be difficult as the entire place is filled with creeper holes. But if I just remove all of this pulse extender right here, all we have to do is run the output from the button, which is right there, into this redstone circuit right here with the inverter. And that should just about do the trick. So let's pick up some redstone and see if we can manage to do it. No! Oh my word! Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot, guys. I could actually cry. I just spent like a good 15, maybe even 20 minutes replanting all of that nether wart there. All of that nether wart just replanted. And then I think to myself, yeah, I'll quickly do the redstone on camera. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just replant all of the redstone and just take the old circuit down and replace it. How hard can it be? Look, that is the redstone now. I've just completed it just then. That's what I thought. I didn't think about the observer block. I updated the observer block, which obviously caused the pulse to go through the dispensers. It dispensed all of the water and has now broken all of that nether wart. Right, well, I'm going to quickly run up to my base. I'm going to drop off all my items and make sure that I actually get to all of the nether wart because I don't want to waste that. Now, I'll be honest with you, my plan for the end of today's episode was to place in all of the hoppers right here, chuck in this chest as well that was going to fill up with the nether wart, and then I was going to go AFK for a little while, maybe 4 or 5 hours over the AFK fish farm, get some AFK fishing drops, and also harvest the nether wart farm, and just see if we can get a large quantity of the stuff and basically gauge how much nether wart we get from this thing. But thanks to that little mistake, I'm not going to be doing that because I really don't fancy placing in all of that nether wart once again. You can call me lazy down in the comment section, but it's such a boring job to do that I don't fancy it anymore. So unfortunately, ladies and gents, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mambo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.